All right, welcome. We are here to cast Division C West tonight. Can't counterpick stupid versus Garrulous Gaberlunzies. Oh my goodness, I'm going to stutter over this name all night long. But coin tosses happen. Let's give you a rundown of how map selections have played out here before we get into game number 1. Coin toss was won by Garrulous Gaberlunzies. They decided to go with that first pick option, giving map pick over to the side of Can't Counterpick Stupid. Map bans Arvalskaya Foundry and Tomb of the Spider Queen out from the side of Can't Counterpick Stupid. Well, Garrulous Gaberlunzies is opting to get rid of Alterac Pass and BOE. We are starting tonight's match off on Towers of Doom. This one, as I said, picked by Can't Counterpick Stupid. The lobby's up and ready, so we're just waiting for the readies now. C West is the best. I like the West divisions. I keep a close eye on them, just because a lot of their matches happen at a time that I can actually catch them at. I'm gonna let them know that I'm ready when they are. I'm excited for this one. I believe this match was the match to watch this week for this division, if I remember correctly. Alright, looks like we're gonna get into this game number 1 on Towers of Doom.
Towers of Doom.
Kelladorn, thanks for that follow, by the way. I appreciate it. Alright, taking a long time to debate what to ban out for this first ban on the side of GG. It is going to be that Chromie, though. Even though she's been nerfed a bit since her W build got buffed, she's still been one of the bans I keep seeing frequently in all divisions here. So not too surprising, especially with her ability to interrupt on the altar channels. Alarak being taken away by the side of Can't Counterpick Stupid. I'm wondering if this is a target ban onto someone on the side of GG. Not something you typically see banned out unless there's somebody that mains him, you know? Alright, Greymane taken away here. You know what's really confusing? You guys can't see it because of the overlay, but the dot colors at the top are messed up. You know that show like the pick order? It's actually showing that blue team is picking first at the very top, just like by the countdown. For a second, I thought we had the lobby made wrong, but GG picking up that Zeratul first pick. Oh, I'm excited to see this. I don't see Zeratul played frequently in this division, but definitely a hero that can change the tide of fights.
It is time.
Joanna and Zool getting picked up on the side of Can't Counterpick Stupid. I like the Zool pick up. Towers of Doom, typically a map where you want to get a solo laner who can double soak between mid and top, and Zool does a beautiful job of that.
Victory for the
And it's the Brightwing and Sylvanas grabbed on the side of GG. I like Sylvanas here too. You can get Merqueen Talon at 4, buffing the sappers. They can do a lot of extra damage onto fort walls and the fort structures themselves with that upgrade at 4. It makes it really easy to take back keeps or to steal keeps on Towers of Doom. Hi Lake Mine, you have missed nothing. We're just in the draft of game number 1. ETC banned out on the side of Can't Counterpick Stupid. Anna being banned out by the side of GG. I think these are pretty standard drafts here, or bans here, as each team respectively doesn't have their healer or tank picked up. So you're just taking away something that they're going to need and haven't grabbed yet.
This realm needs me.
It's going to be the Lucio and the Li Ming picked up for the side of Can't Counterpick Stupid. If you're curious about map bans, Volskaya Foundry and Tomb banned out by Can't Counterpick Stupid, and Ultrac Pass and BOE banned out by Garrulous Gaberlunzies.
Tremble before me.
Alright, we got the Diablo pickup, followed up by the Malthael. I like this Malthael grab here. Malthael quite capable of matching the double soak of Zool. I'm curious to if we're going to see some rotations onto the Zool by the Zeratul. He's usually pretty good at doing those kind of things. You love the name Can't Counterpick Stupid. It makes me happy. It's a good name. Lunara picked up last on the side of Can't Counterpick Stupid to round out their draft here tonight. I think these are both pretty solid team comps. In terms of who I think wins this one, I think it might come down to a lot of how people position. If Zeratul can manage to catch some of the squishies like Lunara or Li Ming out of position and get picks onto those heroes, then it could go in favor of GG. But they've got a lot of blow up potential with the Li Ming. Brightwing, not typically the best, early game healing through that blow up. But she does have the spell armor to kind of help out. I would agree. I think that the Zool into Malthael is a pretty good matchup. It's just whether Zool has the map awareness to know when Zeratul's missing and potentially looking for the gank onto Zool as well. I think that's another way that GG can get ahead in this match, is to try and get those ganks on the offlaner and force them to miss a bit of soak in mid or top. Yeah, that's true. Brightwing could definitely come up for the gank as well.
Prepare yourself for battle.
All right, here we are at game number 1 of this best of 3 series between Can't Counterpick Stupid and Garrulous Gaberlunzies. On the left, we have Can't Counterpick Stupid with Volkamer on the Joanna, Thorin on the Li Ming, Wit's End on the Lucio, Osprey on the Zool, and Silma rocking the Lunara. And on the right-hand side, GG with GG Grace on the Malthael, GG TTO on the Diablo, Ron playing the Brightwing, Sugar Bear on the Zeratul, and Valera on the Sylvanas. Alright, Lunara's already starting bottom, and Zool's top, catching that soak right away. So GG needs to make sure they don't stick around too long in this mid and miss out and soak on other lanes. And it looks like they're aware. Diablo rotating down bottom. Zeratul actually going for the gank top already onto the Zool. Brightwing here to help out. Out comes the Polymorph, and this is going to be first blood in favor of GG. Zool falling. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, Ming getting a little bit of poke onto that front wall of the bottom fort. Camps are up in 5 seconds here if teams choose to do that. I'm curious to see so far if the Zool or the Zeratul is going to join the 4-man and make it a 4-man in the bottom, or if he's just going to be wandering and sticking around in mid looking for picks when Zool wanders down. Both camps picking up the siege camps here. Looks like they're going to cap them around the same time, so maybe not enough time to go for the invade. And we do have Zeratul hanging around in the bottom. Lunara mid right now. Rotating down. Using her Wisp to get vision along the way. TCO taking a bit of damage already. Sitting at about half health. Goes in for the stun. Manages to land that. Followed up by the Polymorph. Velcomer looking to back up here, pops that Unstoppable, walking away. Needs to be a bit careful, still low, and now that that's down, there's not much saving him from getting picked off here. We did see the phase shift come out from the Brightwing, healing up our teams here, and now we're going to see a rotation up to the mid. Maybe looking for that gank onto the Zool again, and here he is. Diablo coming in for the wall stun right after the Polymorph hit. Zool goes down once again. Meanwhile, in the bottom, we have Can't Counterpick Stupid going for the front wall damage. Trying to find some value while down their offlaner. Brightwing getting on this tower right away here, channeling that altar. Lucio comes in, tries to interrupt, but ends up getting polymorphed and deleted. Down goes the Lucio. A 1-for-0 in favor of GG here. Top side, it looks like they just went for the trade. Zool taking the left one. Malthael on the right. And now it's back to the double soak and look for the picks on Zools for the side of GG apparently, because up here, we have the Zeratul. Keep an eyes on him. You can hear the my bad in Discord, yeah. Wit's End taking a little bit of damage from that Zeratul. Velcomer also getting poked down by GG. Level 7's now up and available on the side of GG. 7's almost hit for the side of Can't Counterpick Stupid, but not quite there yet. Sapper Camp's up and available now. Does look like both teams are going to go and start those up. We have Sylvanas actually talented into Possession, so she's not going to be buffing these Sapper Camps when they push in. Instead, opting to, you know, convert some enemy minions to friendly ones. This next altar phase spawning in the middle here. Diablo already set up, keeping vision of the choke point that Can't Counterpick Stupid is going to have to rotate up through. Does look like they're going for the engage. The Unstoppable's down from the Johanna. She does get stunned and polymorphed into the wall here. But just not enough damage to do anything off that. Grace now here as well, so this is a 5v4 for the moment. Zool not quite here to the fight yet. Velcomer getting quite low. Lucio doing what he can to try and heal him up, but it is going to be enough. Velcomer managing to walk away here. Instead, it just looks like they're going to give this over for now. Zool's still soaking mid, but Li Ming's coming for the interrupt, but it just misses out. He's able to get the channel on that. A few more shots onto the core of Can't Counterpick Stupid. Score now 28-36 in favor of GG. Level 10's about to come online here now for the side of GG if they can just hold off for a couple seconds here, wait for that, and then go for the engage once they have the Zeratul with them. Can't counterpick stupid. Needs to be aware that that's level 10s are up and available now, and careful of their positioning here as they are overextended quite far. We have the Void Prison come out, but unfortunately doesn't catch any of the members of Can't Counterpick Stupid, and just the Diablo of their own team in it. In terms of other talents we have picked up here, it is going to be Last Rites for the Malthael, Apocalypse for the Diablo, Wailing Arrow for the Sylvanas, and the Blink Heal coming out from the Brightwing. Level 10's almost hit on the side of Can't Counterpick Stupid, but not quite yet. Apoc comes out, it does not connect on anyone, but he does manage to land the stun onto the Lucio. It's followed up with the Polymorph and the silence from the arrow, and he does fall. Level 10's up now on the side of Can't Counterpick Stupid. Blessed Shield for the Joanna. Leaping Strike coming out from the Lunara. We have the Wave of Force pick up from Li Ming, as well as Sound Barrier from the Lucio, and the Skeletal Mages being picked up from the Zul, which we just see popped right here. Unfortunately, not enough to save him from that gank, and he will fall once again. It does look like Can't Counterpick Stupid is maybe deciding to try and push down this bottom keep instead of contest objective with Zul down now. Fortunately, they are going to be missing some soak here in mid if they don't send someone here to pick this up. Right now, they're about a level behind on XP to GG. So Sapper Camp's up once again here. We do see GG picking up theirs right now, a little bit ahead of Can't Counterpick Stupid this time, so they might look to go for the invade. It does look like they're rotating over here to take a look at it. The question is are they gonna be able to get in there fast enough? Sappers are almost down. Camp is up and available to cap now. Malthael walking in, trying to get on the point, and now all 5 members of GG on the point fighting over this. Wailing Arrow comes out. Here comes the Condemn onto 3 members of GG, and they are trying to boot them off the point. It does work. They manage to cap the camp. But unfortunately, Lucio does fall in the meantime. Not for free, though. Down goes the Sylvanas, followed by the Malthael, and then Zeratul getting picked off as well. Resets are out for that Ming. Down goes the Brightwing. Diablo, a 5-for-1 in favor of Can't Counterpick Stupid. Can't Counterpick Stupid finding their footing now in this game, being a little bit behind this entire time, but now managing a full team wipe over a camp.
Realtors are rising heroes.
They are looking to push in these pumpkins now, secure the bottom keep. Bottom keep, the one to grab on this map and hold, as it does create a choke point for teams to have to funnel through if they're going to contest mid or bottom objective. They're almost managing to get it, but not quite finishing off there. Keep health extremely low. Level 13's online for both teams now. We are going to see Sugar Bear start the channel on this altar. And it looks like this is just going to go over for free, as Can't Counterpick Stupid got a little bit too low on the disengage from bottom keep. Kind of looks like there might be another gank onto the Zul here. Here's Grace catching Zul in the rotation, but he does pop those Skeletal Mages. Last Rites comes out, but it's not going to be enough for the kill onto him here. He is going to survive. And meanwhile, in the bottom lane, that's a 4v3 going on down here. They are going to be able to grab that bottom keep if they want it. Blessed Shield goes out, connects onto the 3 members here. Leaping Strike comes out as well. Down goes the Brightwing. Focus is now onto that Sylvanas, and she's going to fall as well. And they do manage to grab that bottom keep here. Diablo getting extremely low as well, looking to run away. Wave of Force knocks him back, and it is going to be enough. They do find the kill there. 3 members down on the side of GG. Siege Camp now up on the side of GG, so Can't Counterpick Stupid going to go ahead and steal that away here. Maybe look to walk in these pumpkins, get an extra couple shots on the core. And their Sapper Camp also comes up in 5 seconds here if they want to grab that as well. You have Joanna sticking around here, trying to defend this bottom keep by herself. The rest of her team should be showing up as soon as that other camp is done. Next altars, 2 spawning in the top, 1 in the bottom. Bottom one should be pretty free for the side of Can't Counterpick Stupid, as they are holding that bottom keep right now. Level 16 is also online for Can't Counterpick Stupid, so they have an advantage definitely going into this next altar phase. Blessed Shield goes out, but it doesn't connect onto anyone. And look at this, Malthael sneaking in behind here, grabbing that altar while the team holds down the bottom keep. They're not going to be able to get there to interrupt him in time, so that one going over to the side of GG. Another 3 shots onto the core of Can't Counterpick Stupid, but is he going to die for this? He is getting chased down here, trying to pop the heals with his Q, but it's just not enough. He falls, and now they're looking to contest top altars. GG doing a good job of interrupting altars and keeping Can't Counterpick Stupid from grabbing the top altar here. Out comes the Void Prison, allowing the Zeratul to just barely escape. We did see the Lunara pop some damage onto him at the last second, but he's going to be able to walk away here. Bottom keep being worked on by the Sylvanas and Brightwing, trying to grab that back now. A little bit unfortunate for the side of Can't Counterpick Stupid, because they were up that keep and talent tier, but unfortunately GG managed to take away 2 of the altars in the 3 altar phase that we just saw. So core damage now 10 to 28 in favor of GG. Grace getting caught out a little bit here. Here comes the Leaping Strikes. Poison damage out onto Grace, but in comes the Diablo. Manages to land the APOC combo onto the Li Ming, and she does fall. Malthael does die to that ticking damage, and they're now looking to get the Zeratul. He does blink out of there. He's going to survive for now. Polymorph out onto Velcomer, and and down goes the Brightwing. Diablo also getting picked off by the Leaping Strike. Zeratul trying to find any picks that he can, as everyone on the side of the blue team quite low, but he's just not able to find it. Lunara needs to be quite careful here. There's a chance she gets burst down by the Sylvanas Zeratul that are sticking around. Lucio sticking around to keep her healed up and safe. Siege camp up now on the side of GG. They are going for the invade here. And now this is a 2 altar phase, 1 in the mid, 1 in the bottom. Now GG did manage to take back that bottom keep, so they don't have to worry about funneling through to these objectives. But hopefully Can't Counterpick Stupid can manage to cap these off the kills that they found just moments ago. GG Grace getting caught out. Out comes the root from Zool, followed with the Blessed Shield. And here comes the Void Prison from the Zeratul. Leaping Strike goes out, and she gets caught in it as well. Li Ming and Lucio quite low. Last Rites going out onto the Lunara. Not quite enough damage to secure the kill. The members of Can't Counterpick Stupid getting extremely low in this engage. They did manage to cap that bottom shrine, but unfortunately 2 members down so far. This second shrine is going to be going, or altar is going to be going over to the side of GG. This is going to be another 4 shots onto the core of Can't Counterpick Stupid. So 6 shots left. We do have this siege camp up and available if they'd like to invade it. Boss is also a call that they could be going for here. Lunara taking quite a bit of damage stepping up into GG here. This is a 3v4 going on in the bottom lane right now. Li Ming, Zool, both still down. Malthael doing what he can to keep up with the double soak and close that XP gap that Can't Counterpick Stupid has managed to find. Siege camp now getting picked up by the side of Can't Counterpick Stupid. I need to be a little careful though, because they're still down numbers if they were going to be invaded here. Fortunately for them, wasn't on the minds of GG. They do find that camp easily. Now looking to clear out, push bottom lane, maybe look for some picks here. Blessed Shield does go out onto the Diablo. They do need to be careful. They're fighting under enemy fort, and they do not have Zool. This is a 5v4 in favor of GG. Down goes the Lucio. Velcomer has the last rights on, and he's going to fall as well. Level 20s are now up and available on the side of Can't Counterpick Stupid. I can't help but feel if they just waited a little bit longer, they would have reached that level 20 first, and they could have looked for the engage. Equal numbers, but up a talent tier. We are going to see this bottom keep fall. And go over to the side of GG. They now have their level 20s up and available online as well. This will be 5 shots to the core here if they do win this one. And Zool once again getting picked off in the off lane. Overextended just a bit too much here. Like I said, 5 shots over onto the side of Counterpick Stupid's core. Not quite enough to win the game, but this boss call coming out definitely will close the series out. Unfortunately, 3 members still down on the side of Counterpick Stupid. It looks like Ming is aware of what's happening, but there's not much that they can do to stop this from happening. This is going to be game number 1, going over to Garrulous Gaberlunzies. GG and well played. All right, let's take a look here. I feel like, all in all, Counterpick Stupid played well, just they weren't getting what they needed to off of the kills. Like, towards the mid-end game, they were winning team fights for the most part. And then losing altars, even though they were either up people or up structures. You have that Lunara pumping out almost 60k damage with 0 kills, going 6-0 in that last match. Up to the amount of the siege damage and double soaking between the off lanes. Malthiel managing to soak 20k of XP, Zool getting the 23k XP. I will say though that his picks and the rotations that came out from GG onto the Zool definitely helped them get a little bit of a leg up in this match. Those same rotations weren't happening onto the Malthiel from the members of Counterpick Stupid, so we saw Zool getting picked off quite a bit in this match. It's a mix of a little bit of lack of communication or map awareness for where members of GG's were, but also good coordination and communication out from the side of GG to get those picks on the Zool. Take a peek at the talents here. Zool opting to go with W builds in this game as well. I mean, I think it's okay. They do have quite a bit of melee. I just also felt like there was a lot of times where Zool wasn't with the team for these fights and Counterpick Stupid was fighting down a player. Most other talents that I'm seeing grabbed here, pretty standard for the most part. Nothing too surprising. Actually, you know what I do find surprising? I'm going to pop back over here for a second. You know what I do find surprising is that Malthiel, every Malthiel I've seen, and maybe it's not surprising because it's kind of probably broken. Malthiel's still grabbing Unstoppable at level 13, even though the Gladiator Medallion is up and available for every hero in the game. So you have heroes like Malthiel and Garrosh who have, or even Sylvanas who have these cleanses already built in on their talent tree, still opting to grab those talents, even though they have a Gladiator's Medallion and a cleanse on their bar already. So that means that they have 2 cleanses up at various points of the game. This is going to be a point of view cast. Okay. Lobby is up for the next game here. Let's just see who picked this map. And we'll pop over to the map selection screen and give you guys an idea of how we got here, where we're going. All right, let's take a look at these map selections here. Okay, game number 1, we just saw Towers of Doom. Win goes over to GG. That one was picked by Can't Counterpick Stupid, but the win picked up by GG. Game number 2, it looks like Can't Counterpick Stupid going for that first pick option, and GG bringing us to Infernal Shrines. We, of course, had Volskaya Foundry and Tomb of the Spider Queen banned out by Can't Counterpick Stupid, and Alterac Pass and Battlefield of Eternity being taken away by GG. I'm going to let them know we're ready for game number 2 here. Let's see if Can't Counterpick Stupid can bring us to a game number 3. Or is this going to be a sweep by GG this week? My dog's crying right now. I feel like every time I sit down to stream, she knows I'm streaming, so she starts crying. I can be at my computer and not streaming, and she won't cry or give a damn. But the second I go live, it's like, okay, time to be annoying. All right, as I said, game number 2, we are going to Infernal Shrines. This one picked by GG. First pick this time on the side of Can't Counterpick Stupid. CCS for the reverse sweep, calling it now. Some R sweeps in chat. Yeah, I feel like I was saying, I felt like Can't Counterpick Stupid had some really good fights and picks that they got off. They just weren't able to get as much value as they could have with those picks. And they managed to grab that bottom keep at one point, but then Malthael came in and capped the point behind them while they were just defending it. And no one went to try and cap it and just leave 3 people defending it instead. So that was just a warm-up for them. Maybe. I gotta wonder who the Alarak player is on the side of GG. Because this is the second time that Can't Counterpick Stupid has banned out the Alarak. Chromie being banned out once again by GG. This is also a ban we saw in the first game. Zero respect ban is my guess. Well, I guess you're gonna be right. This is Zeratul ban coming out from Can't Counterpick Stupid. I wonder if GG is gonna stick with their bans from the first game. They're gonna switch it up here. Sugar Bear's the Alarak? Okay. Gonna be a Garrosh band coming out this time. Wow, first pick is going over to the side of Can't Counterpick Stupid. I am curious to see if they're gonna grab their tank in the first half of this draft with one of the meta tanks being banned out already.
Vilneus will
Alright, it's gonna be that gray main getting picked up by the side of CCS. Our last game we had GG pick up Zeratul for his pick, but that's banned out now. Wondering if they're gonna change up their draft.
I yearn for battle.
Our world
gonna
is
be
worth fighting for.
The Imperious and May. You know what else we haven't seen yet, but is up and available? I'm pretty sure that Gazlo and Diva are now allowed to be played. They were banned for the first couple weeks after their rework, but it's been a couple weeks, so I think that those are options now that we could see getting grabbed here.
The crusade calls.
Velcomer opting to pick up the Joanna once again, and this time we have CCS grabbing the Brightwing, Wits End grabbing that one there. Sugar Bear is the ace and the Alarak player. Oh, okay. Alright, CCS does have their tank and healer this time around, so maybe a ban of a solo laner, and that's exactly what it's going to be. Artanis being banned out from the side of CCS. On the side of GG, though, they need their healer, so maybe a healer ban coming out from Can't Counterpick Stupid. You know, I really haven't seen any of the new Gazlo. I've seen Diva being picked up in some other matches that I've casted. But I have yet to see Gazlo played like anywhere. I see Anna getting picked up by the side of GG. Gonna pair that with the Kael'thas. So if we do see a nano boost, probably gonna be onto that Kael'thas. Yeah, ETC passed up in this draft. Tanks are locked in. Just another offlaner and a DPS on the side of Can't Counterpick Stupid here. It's gonna be Dahaka and Jaina.
My blades are yours.
Last to round out the side of GG's draft is going to be Sonya being picked up by Grace. This is interesting. This is a lot of frontline. We got two bruisers being grabbed on the side of GG. All right, here we are in game number 2 of this best of 3 series. GG up 1-0. See if Can't Counterpick Stupid can bring us to a game number 3. Double offlaner. Yeah. I mean, Imperious can pump out a ton of damage, so it definitely can work, and I have seen a lot of teams, especially with an Anna, if you land that Q stun with the Imperious followed up by a sleep and a biotic grenade, they can't heal. They've just taken a ton of damage. It works really well. As long as Kael'thas can follow up on it, I think it'll work out fine for them. Yeah, you have like Imperious stun into Sleep Tart with the biotic grenade followed up by the gravity lapse and all the damage that KT puts out. So it's definitely a combination that can work a little bit different, but we'll just have to see how it plays out. On the left-hand side, we have Can't Counterpick Stupid with Velcomer on the Joanna, Wits End playing Brightwing, Silma on the Jaina, Thorin playing the Greymane, and Osprey on the Dahaka. And on the right side, we have Garrulous Gaberlunzies with Sugar Bear on the Imperious, TTO on the May, Ron playing the Anna, Valera on the Kael'thas, and Grace on the Sonya. So just as we were kind of discussing, we are going to see Imperious joining the 4-man, Sonya off in the solo lane. May sliding into the back line of CCS. Out comes a Blizzard for her. She does manage to catch the Grey Mane, now stunned by the Imperious. Bionic Grenade out onto him as well. But no picks. May is looking to catch them on rotation here. She is not afraid. Joanna stepping up into the side of GG. Jaina looking to drop that Blizzard on the wave. She is caught out of position here. Out comes the stun from Imperious. Follow-up damage. And that's going to be Jaina falling for first blood. Stun coming out once again onto the Greymane Brightwing. Brightwing getting extremely low here. She does pop the shield onto herself. Is just managing to heal up enough to survive this bomb. Blizzard comes out from the May. Catches the Greymane. But fortunately, he's going to be able to live here. Camp is getting started now by the Kael'thas, looking to grab the siege camp on the side of GG. Let's check out what's going on in top lane. This is the thing, the Dehaka Sonya matchup can be a little bit difficult for Dehaka in the early game, but once he gets level 7s, if he can manage to land his tongue and have the cooldown on that, you pretty much have an interrupt up and available for every time Sonya tries to spin. Now, it is a skill shot that you need to land, so it's definitely a matchup of skill, but manageable. See a lot of damage going out onto Can't Counterpick Stupid. They do have that mid-wave crashing now with a camp pushing from GG that they're going to have to clear up. So Joanna is walking up to grab that, but unfortunately, Jaina getting caught out again. Here comes the spell armor from Brightwing, giving her a little bit of a speed boost, but it's just not enough to keep her up. Sleep Dart comes out and she does fall. GG could look to take this bottom camp now or invade the siege camp of Can't Counterpick Stupid. Grace managing to push in this wave top. There's going to be a little bit of a fight over the siege camp on the side of Can't Counterpick Stupid here. Joanna walking into GG. Out comes the stun on the Blizzard from the May. She's going to get caught in that, and down she falls. So we are seeing this combo from the Imperious Anna working very well for GG so far in this series. GG getting a little bit of a head start on the shrine here. Slowly, but surely. They're sitting at 11 skeletal defenders so far. Can't Counterpick Stupid does look like they're going to rotate down to contest this in just a moment, but they are down level 7s. GG up that level 7 talent right now. So a little bit favored here if they do want to take the engage. Welcomer walking in, landing the condemn on 4 members of the side of GG. How comes the stun from the Imperious onto the Greymane? He is going to be able to walk away here. Sonya using her spear to stun the Joanna for a moment here. Beautiful interrupt on the spin to win. 3-man stun coming out from the Imperious, and now the damage is out. Osprey getting picked off by the Sonya. This Imperious Anna combo is something that I've seen frequently at all levels and all divisions. It really seems to work, and it almost doesn't matter who you have for the follow-up damage. I've seen it paired with a Greymane. I've seen it paired with like Orpheus. It doesn't, but this time even paired with the Kael'thas, it still seems to be working out fine for them here. They're sieging up this bottom fort. Sitting with a little bit less than a quarter of its health down. They are probably going to be able to finish this off here. Opening up that bottom lane. Siege cans are up and available now if they would like to try to take them. Level 10 is not quite online for the side of GG, so they are on equal talent here if they want to contest this camp. All 5 members of GG here for the camp invade, though, so this will be a 4v5 if they walk into this and Dahaka doesn't realize what's going on. They're going to grab that uncontested, let that siege up mid a little bit. Also look to put out some damage themselves on a mid. Velcomer stepping up, landing Condemn on them, trying to zone them off of their mid fort here. Level 10s are now up and available for GG. We do have Sonya talenting into Leap, so I'm excited to see what she does with that. Pyro from the Kael'thas as well. Osprey getting caught here. Here comes the phase shift from the Brightwing. Gonna heal him up a bit. Sleep Dart connecting onto Brightwing in the meantime. They are going for this camp invade onto the Bruiser camp. Also have the Nano Boost from Ana, and Snowball from the Mei getting picked up, and Angelic Armaments being picked up by the Imperious. I'm curious to see if the Pyro can find value here, as they do have the Brightwing on the side of Can't Counterpick Stupid to pop spell shields onto the Pyro target. Can't Counterpick Stupid going for this bottom camp, but GG aware of what's going on, coming for the rotation. Imperious flanking in the backline. Polymorph goes out onto him, but he is looking to grab someone here, and it does land onto the Greymane. Blizzard out as well, Blind coming out, but he's going to be able to walk out of that before the root connects onto him. Camp does go over to the side of GG here. Level 10 still not up and available yet for the side of Can't Counterpick Stupid. Siege camp now getting picked up on the side of GG. So we're going to have that sieging in mid. So there's just a lot of soak getting missed here. Here's a wave crashing in the top. Nobody's got that soak. Dahaka trying to get there, but the globe's going to disappear before he manages it. Cleanse coming out on the Brightwing. So she is going to manage avoiding getting stunned there and then end the Blizzard route. But still looking for level 10s on the side of Can't Counterpick Stupid. Bruiser camp picked up in the meantime by GG. They do have a 2-level lead now. Dahaka needs to be a bit careful. A little bit of a rotation going on here by GG. Maybe looking to pick him off if he steps too far out trying to clear this Bruiser camp. Instead it's going to be the fight mid. Greymane. Sorry, actually, Brightwing getting caught out here with the Pyro to follow it up. It's just not enough health on her to live through that, even with spell armor. She is going to fall here. Fortunately for her, she does have that phase shift up to come to objective if they choose to contest here. But they need to be a little bit thoughtful about how they go about this. And out comes the leap from the Sonya, followed up by the Biotic Grenade from the Ana, and the damage is coming out from the side of GG. Velcomer trying to peel and save the Dahaka here. Uses the Blessed Shield. Dahaka doing what he can to try and juke and jive, but just not enough. And down goes the Dahaka as well. So GG really taking advantage of these picks, catching people out in the lanes, and doing what they can while they have the advantage. So Dahaka down for the next 8 seconds. Level 13's now up and available for the side of GG. Counterpick Stupid really needs to figure out how they're going to come back for this. They need to look to try and get on equal talent here and find a fight on even numbers if they want to stay in this game. We do have 3 members sieging up this mid fort, but there's a rotation coming out. It's going to be a 3v3 in the mid. Mei and Imperious flanking in the back. Stun goes out onto the Jaina. Combo from the Kael'thas, and she's just absolutely deleted. Greymane trying to walk away here. Tongue lands onto the Mei. Dahaka going to do a little bit of peeling here, but 4 members now from GG in the bottom lane. This is a 4v4. Sonya still looking to finish off the top shrine. Mei getting quite low here, but Dahaka also needing to back up. A lot of his health used. You just see the isolation come out from him onto the Imperious. He's doing a little sneaky getaway, backing in this bush, but Punisher pushing top now. This one is a frozen Punisher, so you're going to see the front wall of top keep being shut down here. I don't think they're even going to bother pushing with this. It looks like they're just going to start painting the map. They grab the siege camp on the side of Can't Counterpick Stupid, and now they're all in the bottom lane looking for this pick onto Brightwing. Brightwing able to back out in time, though.
Red team's Punisher has fallen.
Can't Counterpick Stupid just needs to be really careful about their positioning. They're constantly getting caught out in lanes, down numbers. Not sure if it's a little bit of not communicating when people are missing or what's going on there. GG now looking to take the bruiser camp of Can't Counterpick Stupid. Level 13 is now up and available for Can't Counterpick Stupid. They have this slight window that if they would like to, they can try and take a fight on equal talent tiers before GG takes level 16. It won't be an easy fight, but they'll be waiting a long time to get another fight on equal talent tiers, if not. GG is here underneath fort walls. Out comes a stun from the Imperious. Right wing getting quite low. She uses that blink heal. Here comes the pyro from the Kael'thas. Leap also used by Sonya there, and she is behind fort wall, so they are looking to get the pick onto the members stuck behind the keep wall here. Sugar Bear taking quite a bit of damage. Ring comes out, does not connect onto the members of GG, and they are looking to back up now. Level 16's up and available for them here. Looks like they're just going to go back and do the camp rotation again. Sonya getting on the siege camp of GG. Bottom siege camp up and available as well. Kael'thas starting that one. Kael'thas sitting at 38 globes for his level 1 quest, by the way. Just a pretty decent amount for him. Brightwing getting caught out here, uses that blink heal, is able to connect onto the Greymane and get herself out, but unfortunately Greymane getting caught in the stun, followed up by the leap from Sonya. She's behind the keep wall here, but it doesn't matter. Her team's here to back her up. 2 members down on the side of Can't Counterpick Stupid. If there's one thing we've learned from this game is that GG will look for the pick if you show your face in lane. Are going to see this bottom keep fall now while 2 members of Can't Counterpick Stupid are down. Still have that level 16 talent tier advantage on the side of GG. So they could look to also grab another keep if they wanted to here, but I think the safe play is to just go win the objective and try to end with it, as bottom shrine is spawning in this time for objective. They just cleared out the bottom keep, so they can bring this one straight to core. Sonya's going to go... Oh, I thought she's going to do the bruiser camp, but it looks like she's deciding just to come to objective. You're going to grab the siege camp on the side of CCS here. That's going to be pushing in mid during shrine phase. Alright, already 18 minions down from the shrine. Can't Counterpick Stupid, just trying to find that level 16 so that they can defend on equal talent tiers. I think they've learned their lesson though. Everyone's afraid to step forward into the lane to grab the soak. Just kind of waiting for it to come to them. Oh, Joe! Joe's getting a little bit caught out of position here. Stun goes out, but she had that unstoppable pop. Sleep Dart connects. And this is just going to be too much for her to handle. Down goes the Joanna, so they're now down their tank for this defense here, which is kind of a big deal because if the Dahaka doesn't come back right now, they don't have someone to eat that immortal jump. And you can almost guarantee that whoever that immortal jumps on is going to be followed up by the combo from Imperious and enough damage to get a kill onto that target. There we go. We have the jump out to Greymane. Luckily for him, Imperious not close enough to land a combo. He's focusing more on this Dahaka over here. Lands the stun onto the Dahaka. And now looking to chunk him down. Wit's End getting caught out, though. Sleep Dart connects. Followed up with the damage. And down goes the Brightwing. Core taking damage here. Sitting at 40%, 30%, 25%. Falling quickly. GG Grace about to die, but it's not going to matter. They end the game. This series going over to Garrulous Gaberlunzies 2-0. GG's, well played. All right, let's take a look at this match summary here. I will get one of the members of GG in the lobby here to interview. In the meantime, I'll let you take a look over this. Look, what a clean game from GG. 0 deaths going into this one. All right. I'm just going to let them know I'm in the lobby.
Hi.
Oh, hello there. Okay. Hello. We got Sugar Bear coming in for the interview tonight. We just saw him play the Imperious in this last game. First of all, GG's, congratulations to your team. 2-0 sweep tonight.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
I guess just to kick it off, I've seen a lot of Imperious comps lately with the Ana just to blow targets up. Is this something your team has been practicing a lot of?
No, not really, actually. Most of my heroes got target banned, and so I felt pretty comfortable on Imperious. And I knew we'd have a good setup, so we ripped it, and it worked out.
Yeah, worked out really well. Clean game, 0 deaths for your team. Really, really impressive. My next question here. So you're saying target ban's coming out. Are you the Alarak player then?
Yeah, I play Alarak, Zeratul, and Greymane. I play a lot of heroes, but that's who I've picked the last couple matches, and that's exactly what they banned every time. So I was like, all right, I guess I'll play Imperious this game.
Seems like they can't target ban you out totally because you definitely showed up with that Imperious out DPSing everyone in that lobby by quite a bit.
Yeah, it's nice having the TTO set me up. It makes me look good. So. And the Ana sleeps. We had a bunch of people setting me up, so it was, I come out with the numbers, but it's really them just making me look good.
The Ana Imperious combo is just nasty on its own because you can land the stun followed up by the sleep grenade and biotic, or the sleep and the biotic grenade for reduced healing, and it's a nasty combo, and you can always pair it with any DPS. I've seen tons of different DPS work with that pair.
The way Ron was playing the Ana, he was sleeping. He was just raw sleeping, and so I was like, oh, okay, I guess I'll. Yeah, he wasn't even doing it as a follow up. I was.
Yeah, no, it can work both ways for sure.
Yeah.
How long has your team played together now?
So I was on a different team with a bunch of my buddies the last season, and Grace put this team together. I just thought I was gonna step on to play with one of my friends who said, "Hey, come play," but they were all super committed a couple weeks before NGS started. I'm really bad with time. It's maybe been, I don't know, a month, 3 weeks, a month. I'm not quite sure. But we've been putting time in together, and everyone's gotten a lot better, and everyone's super committed, which is really nice to have a bunch of people watching replays together, practicing on a regular basis. Because my previous team, even though I know them and get along with them in real life really, really well, they only could play the tournament games, and this is nice being on a committed team. It's made a huge difference.
So another question for you. Do you have a shot caller here? We saw a lot of rotations and ganks onto people overextending in lanes, both matches. Is there somebody who's calling that out for you guys?
Yeah, so the way we do it is Valir is our main shot caller, and which is the way we need it, because he's the most clear-headed. Whenever we get in games, I'm just yelling at our tank to gank, and I'm way too aggressive. I'm just we can get this guy, he's out. We can get this guy, he's out. And I'm trying to pull them to gank with me. And Valir is the level-headed one who does the main overhead calls. And then TTO, who's our tank, will just he will when there's an engage happening, he'll just kind of be he'll set it up. We wait for him to Valir says we want to fight here, but then TTO is the one who initiates it. So depending on Valir is really good about it. He lets us all kind of give him information. So Grace, Ron, me, and TTO, we'll all kind of tell him what we want to do, and then he'll just say something, and then we all commit or try to commit.
That's awesome.
Sometimes I get a little too much blood on my eyes, and Valir's telling me to back, but I just keep going. So I'm trying to get better at reeling it in.
All right, last question here. Do you have any shout-outs before we end off the interview?
Yeah, huge shout outs to Grace, who's our captain and setting up this team, and he set up coaches, which is actually what convinced me to play with him, because I've never had coaches before, and it's been awesome. So shout out to our coaching staff, and then shouts out to everyone who's watching this. Thank you so much for casting.
Yeah, no problem.
We really appreciate it. It's awesome having this pseudo professional setting to practice in and play games and have an awesome caster. So
thank you.
Really appreciate the production quality. You guys do a good job.
Thank you.
And then, yeah, shout out to all the other teams that are in NGS. It's awesome having people to compete with, and everyone's been super friendly. So,
All right. Well, once again, congrats on the win. I look forward to see where you go for the rest of the season. I believe this was the match to watch this week for your division, so you come out on top. I'm excited to see how the tier list changes at the end of the week. But good luck in the rest of season 10.
thanks, appreciate it. Good luck with your stream.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Have a good one.
All right, that's going to wrap up the night here. I think I'm going to end stream. My throat's a little bit sore after casting solo. In terms of what's going on, though, tomorrow I will be back to cast the Heroic Division game that's occurring at 7 p.m. Pacific time. If you guys want to catch that one, should be a good matchup. And of course, I stream pretty much every night of the week, casting games. A lot of casting games this time. A little bit wandering away from playing games and doing a lot more casting. But thank you to everyone who came out to watch these matches tonight. I really appreciate it. If you enjoy what you're seeing here, make sure to hit that follow button. As I said, mostly a lot of casting going on my channel these days. So yeah, I'm sure you would enjoy some of the other things that I put together here. Other than that, have a fantastic night. I will see you guys again tomorrow for the Heroic Division game, 7 p.m. Pacific time. Wild Heart Gaming versus Phoenix Rising Topaz.